What's up, Ohio? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Broulis Beat Report. I am your host, Nick Broulis. The Broulis Beat Report is brought to you, as always, by Cafe 80s. If you love 80s music and you want to check out a Cafe 80s show, I definitely think that you should. There are 3 ways that you can keep up with Cafe 80s and where they're playing. If you go to Facebook and type in Cafe 80s, you can follow them on there. You can go to their website at thecafe80s.net. They even got their song lists on there. All kinds of stuff you can find on there. And download that Bands in Town app on your smartphone. And then once you download that app, just type in Cafe 80s under the tracking thing. You will get email notifications letting you know when they will be in an area near you. Well, here's the question. Do you trade Trevor Bauer now? Or do you wait until next season? This is a question that some people have come up to me recently and asked me. So, here is my answer. If I'm the Cleveland Indians, I trade him this year. Because you may not get anything more in return, / his value may not be any higher than what it is right now. The only thing that could possibly hurt the Indians right now is the fact that Trevor Bauer has came out and said, I'm more than likely not going to sign a long-term deal really at any point in my career. Now that could help the Indians or that can also hurt the Indians. Now it could help the Indians because some teams are like, well, we really may only want you the rest of this year or maybe next year at best. And if not, they can just let him walk. It could hurt the Indians because some teams that are going to possibly trade for him are going to say to themselves, no, I'd really like you for a little bit longer than this coming season and next year. So it could really work either way. But anymore, there's a lot more teams that are just happy with rentals, as they call them in baseball. Now, this is another one of the reasons why I think the Indians should trade Trevor Bauer. This has not been his best season. So as of today, here are his stats for 2019, the important ones, that is. As of right now, he has an 8-7 record this year. A 3.65 ERA, that's high for him. A 1.18 whip, which is walks and hits per innings pitched. Then, here's the other stats. 20 home runs allowed. He does have a problem with giving up the long ball. And if you want to know for certain, to ask, Max Kepler of the Twins. He is really teed off on Trevor Bauer his entire career. Next, Bauer has also walked 54 batters this year. 160 strikeouts. Bauer definitely likes to strike people out as opposed to letting the defense behind him work for him. So he does give you that. And he's also hit 14 batters this year. That's high for Trevor Bauer. I think that's high for any pitcher if you really want to say it. So if you ask me, I think that the Cleveland Indians should definitely try and trade Trevor Bauer this year. Now, let's look at the starting rotation, shall we? Now, from a depth standpoint, okay, behind him on the Indians' website, they have Mike Clevenger, Shane Bieber, and Adam Plutko. Now, many would say that Shane Bieber is actually having a better year than Trevor Bauer. And if he didn't miss so much time so far this season, maybe Mike Clevenger would be having a better year at this point than Trevor Bauer. So that's 2 people that, well, one for certain as far as I can tell, that are having a better season than Trevor Bauer. But do you take them and put them into a high-pressured situation like a one-game wild card or something like that? We don't know. Now, we don't know yet about when Corey Kluber's coming back, and since Carlos Carrasco has been diagnosed with leukemia about a month ago, we're not for sure if he's even going to come back this year. Now, if you do trade Trevor Bauer, here's some things to think about. Do you trade for a pitcher and a hitter? Do you trade for 2 pitchers? Or do you trade for 2 hitters? And when you do make the trade, do you make sure that these guys are already ready to contribute at the major league level? Or are they the type that sit down at the AAA level, and do you wait until you can bring them up or not? I think they should trade for a pitcher and a quality right-handed bat if they can get that. If not, we'll see what they can do. But I do think that the Indians should trade Trevor Bauer this year. My name is Nick Broulis. I definitely appreciate you checking out the Broulis Beat Report. And until next time, have a good one, everybody.